Alright, what to do, YouTube? We got a new video for y'all today. Cops find a severed head in a soldier's hideout. So, the story was 3 roommates. One of them go missing for a couple days. And the 2 roommates, they ain't report them missing. So, they trying to figure out what's going on. So, we gonna figure it out with them. They trying to bust it down. You got bust
Search something! Show your hands!
You got busted down.
Open
Get in
there!
Yeah.
Got dead space left!
Reach to the fucking
It's tight.
Dead space right. I'm gonna move left.
Byers and Kevin, clear that left. I'll hold right here.
On me. Moving. Clear.
Clear. Secondaries. Check everything.
House clear, out there. House clear, no?
Clear. Watch your fingers. Just let it down so this doesn't hit us in the face when we go out.
Is at home.
That ain't not here.
No, we're going left.
I didn't mean to press that.
I ensure
Oh,
that
shit.
that's
Officers find neither of the roommates is at home to shed light on the mystery of Matthew's disappearance, and they may have to clear the property. However, it is at this moment that they notice something.
Have them check that. Check that utility van.
Got a vehicle approach.
Vehicle approach.
586 out of Texas.
They're armed. Officers are fully aware that one wrong move could turn this situation into a massacre.
He's got a gun on him. He's got a gun. He's got a gun in his waistband.
But against all expectations, both men step out within seconds, hands raised in surrender. The officers have no idea that this is just the beginning of all of the unexpected events that lie in wait. The officers carefully take both men into custody. Upon closer look, they confirm them to be Matthew's roommates, Joyner and David, the very people they had been trying to track down. After the search, officers hope a conversation with the roommates might finally lead to them finding Matthew. But the moment the officers get a hold of the men, they shatter any hope of finding Matthew alive. They tell him he is not only dead, but disposed of. Shortly after, one of them, Joyner, even agrees to guide the officers to Matthew.
Y'all
you said
crazy.
about 7 miles down?
Yeah, the first one's like 5 miles.
First mile's like 5 miles?
Yeah.
How comfortable do you feel? Nah, you know what? You're good.
Man, them jokers foul.
Just communicate with me through here. Guide me. I'm gonna sit in the front. Just guide us to where we need to go.
Okay.
Okay.
These guys,
Appreciate you, bro.
he dismembered him. So not only did they kill him, they broke his body down into several different pieces. What the fuck? For what? Why?
And all I can tell you is, me and my partner are the ones in charge of this. The fact that you're taking us to recover his body, the fact that you came clean and were honest, I'm gonna ensure that that's reflected with the district attorney. Okay?
Understood.
The officer will soon realize that the man they are now trying to recover is not in one piece.
I know it's past the majority. I know it's past these houses and shit because, again, I ain't fucking stupid. I know that fucking people might get curious about why there was a random fucking van.
Was off the road.
Yeah.
Did his blood spill in that
Said I'm a
van?
killer, but I
No,
ain't
no,
soldier.
I bagged and tagged him tight. Yeah. Harbor. Yes.
Close window a little bit.
For which Joyner remains of Matthew. He had been chopped into multiple pieces and had been dead for days. The horrifying sight forces officers to sit down and finally learn what truly happened between these roommates and the horror Matthew endured while they were still searching for him. Officers sit opposite the man who has already confessed to killing the person they were hoping to find alive just a few hours earlier. And it will not take much time to get Joyner to speak. He spends the next 30 minutes to write out painful details.
From July 25 at roughly 1800, 7 p.m. I, Joyner Rayner, confronted Matt on the rightmost path leading to the house about 600 meters away.
Damn.
When confronting Matt, I asked him to explain why he was spreading rumors about me and bringing drugs, strangers over to the house. He, Matt in parentheses, said that I didn't come up there often enough, so it was basically his place.
What Raynor describes next, which he describes as being in a dark state of mind, will take this case to a place it can never return from.
In a dark state of mind, I shot him with the Springfield Saint AR rifle I was carrying. After shooting him, I dragged his body to a tree 40 meters away on the left side of the road. July 26/27, I went to work. After work, I went to Harbor Freight and bought buckets.
You went to work after you kill folks?
And bought buckets.
Hold on, wait.
After work, 26.
Wait, what? You killed the man?
On the left side of the road.
Okay.
July 26.
The next fucking day, you went to work?
/27. I went to work after work.
Oh, shit, so wait, let me see if this right. There's people out here in the world that are literally kill their roommate and then just go to work. Like ain't shit happen. It's people out here in the world like that, man. It's a sick world.
I went to Harbor Freight and bought
Crazy
buckets.
shit going on, man.
Not having what I felt I needed, I went to Tractor Supply. There I got trash bags and a splitter axe from there.
Oh, hell no.
Minutes after shooting his friend, Raynor went about his day as if nothing had happened. But it wasn't because he didn't care about the consequences. Later, he comes back, but only to take active measures to hide his crime.
I went to the land, going back to the tree to cut off his head and hands. After doing so, I bagged them, then placed them inside one of the buckets. I took that bucket in my work van to a drain ditch 4 to 5 miles up the road, dumping it.
Matthew was a country guy who left his family behind to live with roommates that he trusted most. But what happened to him after his death, that is by far the most disturbing part of this case.
The next Wednesday night, I went to cut off the legs and arms. I found that wildlife had gotten him.
Damn.
So I cut off his forearm and legs below the knee, bagged them. Then I was able to rip out his upper leg bone from his hip sockets, bagging them with some of his clothes.
What's up with his clothes? Oh, fuck. That's bad.
Oh, I believe you're trying to say finally, but it's spelled final. I bagged his torso, throwing it all in a drain ditch 7 to 6 miles up. Thank you.
Cops take another pause while Raynor finishes the timeline, focusing on what he did with the body. It's at this moment that Joyner starts laying out the plan aloud, and it's not just the details that catch the officers off guard, but how calmly he talks about it.
The entire situation with Matthew.
Let's see. So, everything I told you last time we spoke about like him spreading rumors and all that wasn't a lie. That was all factual. Really, the only thing that changed from what I told you last time and confessing was basically Just the fact that when I confronted him, I didn't let him walk away, I shot him. So everything was pretty much the same. Like I said, he was spreading rumors, he was bringing drugs, he was bringing strangers. Hey,
so you just killed him,
shit like that. I confronted him. I got I don't know. I got pissed off and decided, fuck it. You're not gonna give me the chance to fuck up again. And so I shot him.
When Raynor shot Matthew, there was another person present at the crime scene who witnessed the horrific crime and did nothing to stop it.
So when Matthew was over in Colorado dealing with...
I don't like to judge people off the bat, but he looked like a straight bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
With the VA, getting all that stuff done for himself. Went to go grocery store, pick up groceries. He got dropped off at a... What's it called?
You
dropped off
Tomas cool.
Cassandra and Jason's house. I went to go walk with him.
Is that a
as we
fucking
walked
cat?
up the road at the cart carrying the groceries. As we got to an intersection, a shot rang out. Matt got shot in his right lung from Joyner's rifle.
Bow.
Specifically his AR-15.
Specifically.
Not knowing what's happening, he did say, I got shot, and he starts to freak out.
Oh, wow.
Then Joyner comes from around the corner with my Beretta, sticks it to his face and shoots him in the jaw, which makes his eyes swell up. And he starts to choke at his blood as he hits the floor.
Oh, wow.
And then he hovers over him with an execution shot.
Oh, so you seen the whole fucking thing. What kind of fucking person are you?
He's waiting in the bushes for him.
Matthew didn't know that what felt like a normal grocery run was anything but. One of his brothers was lying in wait while the other was walking him straight into the trap. What Raynor did next, even in his own words, sounds like something out of a horror movie.
It's so fucking.
Then from there, after shooting him, like I said in my statement, I dragged his body to a tree. Next day, went to work.
He just went to work.
Everything was normal.
Like everything fucking cool.
Went to Harbor Freight, picked up a bucket, a few buckets.
A few buckets.
I only used one.
I couldn't be a fucking.
They didn't have what
I could not be a fucking detective investigator. Cause I just be having so much shit to say. Oh, you got some buckets. Oh, okay, you just went to work right after you just fucking shot a man in the fucking jaw and dismembered his whole body. Yeah, that's just normal. Yeah, fucking what?
and saying the best tool we use would be the splitter axe and also bought some bags.
Shit.
33-gallon trash bags. From there, went back up to the land, back up to that spot, cut off his head and hands, bagged them up, put them in the Harbor Freight bucket, drove back down the mountain about 4 or 5 miles, trying to deep drainage ditch through the bucket.
Yeah, make sure you write all
Whatever
that
they
shit
could do,
down.
they did. Raynor was quick to walk investigators through his plan for the body. But there is a cold detail missing in the first half of his story. However, David brings it out in his interview.
Fucking hell.
So, my one question for you is I want you to explain to me the plan that you're talking about.
A plan to kill Matt that Joyner made.
Okay.
Shit.
So his idea was initially he was gonna come up the road that we were gonna have, and he was gonna try to snipe him with his 308
Oh my god.
from a distance.
You was gonna
And then
snipe
his
like
plan
it's a fucking
changed
game.
when Matt said he was getting dropped off over by the other road. So then Joyner's idea was he was gonna take my Beretta so he can have a sidearm, and then he grabbed his AR and then waited in the bushes.
So they really. So you playing with him to kill somebody because he was bringing drugs and spreading rumors. Cause I'm pretty sure y'all was doing some drugs too. The fuck? Like what the hell?
For
I'm
us
pretty
to come up,
positive.
and he told me to stick to one side of the road and to be very loud when I'm near the area.
What?
So when he sees Matt come up on the side, despite how dark it is, he doesn't need to worry about who it is.
Oh, so he want to
So
make
I
sure
would
he kills who
say
he's supposed
it
to kill.
was, for what Joyner was thinking, it was pre-plotted beforehand.
Pre-plotted.
Because I would tell him about Matt still had a drug habit and he was still talking shit and making rumors.
So what the fuck does his usage of drugs have to do with you or the next person? I mean, I get the spreading rumors and shit, but like, you gonna kill somebody because they said something about you. Words. You know, as time goes on, nobody gives a fuck. So, you throw away your whole life over a specific moment in time because somebody said something that everybody's gonna forget within a matter of time.
Everything just kind of pissed off Joyner, so several occasions.
Pissed you
Kind
off.
of told him, like, hey, no, don't kill him.
Oh, you told him? Oh, no, don't kill him.
Just, kick him off the property or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, dude,
Or,
yeah.
like, give him a start talking to again.
Okay, yeah, do something that makes some fucking sense.
To the point where it
Fucking
eventually
bitch.
came down to the point where he says that he was gonna go with the plan for Matt to get killed.
Excuse me. And he's telling you this shit.
Raynor had already admitted to leaving out details, and here again he tries to pass it as a momentary loss of temper and that it was not planned. The police are about to press him without revealing what David had already exposed.
What made you make the decision to kill Matthew?
Honestly, it wasn't a hard decision to reach for me. I've already given him, what I consider plenty of warnings before to deal with it, and I take that shit very seriously.
Oh, you do?
It's like I'm gonna need a chance, I'm gonna give you a chance, I'm not gonna give you another fucking chance.
Oh, wow.
In this line of questioning, the cops start to realize something. Raynor knows the law, and he knows that claiming a spur-of-the-moment event could mean a lighter sentence. But when the suspect is as forthcoming as Raynor Joyner, it's hard to keep the mask on, and what he says next is likely to hurt Raynor the most.
No, he kept fucking up. He just kept fucking up, and I was just fucking tired of it. I don't fucking put up with that shit. I don't regret what I did. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't fucking regret what I did. That wasn't the same dude I started with, like I said before.
And why don't you regret it?
Dig a deeper hole for yourself, yeah.
Honestly, I'm not.
Yeah. Like you had already fucked up.
I exactly had a normal sense of, a normal sense of humanity.
Normal sense of humanity.
I was to put that, I've always kind of been the odd one out when it comes to shit like that. I've always been the first one to just say it's like, you can always deal with there's always one way to deal with a problem permanently.
Raynor admits that he doesn't regret what he did, but he still won't admit that he planned it.
Wait,
but David goes.
What?
There's only one way to deal with a problem permanently.
Hold on.
You can always just out when it comes to shit like that. It always been a normal sense of humanity. A normal sense of humanity.
Humanity.
I don't know how else to put that. I've always kind of been the odd one out when it comes to shit like that. I've always been the first one to just say it's like,
the first one to,
you can always
your life.
deal with it.
You can always deal with it. There's only one way to deal with the problem permanently. Oh, okay, that's fucking snipe somebody, have somebody help you kill somebody, and fuck up your life. Yeah, that make a lot of sense.
Problem permanently.
Yeah, that make a lot
Raynor
of
admits
fucking
that he
sense.
doesn't regret what he did, but he still won't admit that he planned it. But David goes into detail about what pushed things over the edge and for how long.
Raynor felt like it was more like
Man,
getting rid of a rat or throwing out the trash. So,
I knew he was.
Let's dive into the disrespect. What was so disrespectful that Raynor was angry with?
Yeah.
So Matt would constantly be talking a lot of shit of saying like, "Oh, he doesn't know how it is out here. We've been out here for 4 months. Hasn't been out here in 7 years. He doesn't show up in here anymore. This isn't his fucking house. You don't have to listen to him."
Okay, like what the fuck?
And then he would start talking about how at least to other people, just making shit up of like, "Oh, he did this, and this in the army," of saying shit like he was hitting women and shit. Just
referring to who?
Joyner. Matthew referring to Joyner. But I at least know he didn't do that, but he kept trying to push an agenda to other people beforehand, which is why he pissed off Joyner.
Describe to me why. Try and explain to me why Joyner is for lack of a better term, feels so territorial over you.
Because he used me as his brother.
What?
Like I said beforehand, because we both known each other for a long time in the military. We both have that. We used to have the same shitty leadership. Both of our dads died, so we bonded over that. He has no other siblings left. So he has like his younger brother.
So you gotta be careful with people, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I don't be trying to judge people too much, man. But it's like, that's why I tell you, like, you really have to be careful with people that you associate yourself with, that you claim to have a bond or a relationship with, because the relationships that you tend to form in the world when you just, come out in the world, you socialize when you're younger, you don't really know people, you don't really know their background, how they grew up, how they were raised. So it's like, you don't know their trauma, and people explain their trauma to you, and it's like, oh, okay, I went through that too. But at the same time, when we go through similar things, our brain chemistry is different. So we might have gone through the same thing, but we both have our own perspective on how we handle things. You know what I mean? So depending on how somebody handles some things, they might be off their rocker, when it comes to what's right and what's wrong. And somebody that claims you as, oh, that's my brother, that's my sister, and y'all didn't come out the same womb, you see what I'm saying? It's a dangerous game you play with people that have a lot of healing to do. Because when they haven't healed, when they let the things that they've been through consume them and become bigger than the program, that's when you, as a friend or a brother or a sister, that's when you become an unintentional target. And oh, I've been through this many, many, many of times. So I know the nature of people very well. You know what I mean? That's why I like to stay in my observant little bubble, and I'm very selective on who I allow into my space. You know what I mean? Because been there, done that. Then look where it leads you.
He's usually very territorial about the people he knows.
Everything in David's account.
You see what I'm saying? He said he's very territorial about the people he knows. So it's like, You can be cool with somebody, but it's like depending on how hard they rock with you. You don't ever want to mess with somebody that like you way more than you like that. And I know it sounds cool at first. I used to think like that when I was younger. But when you have somebody that loves you more than they love themselves, you don't know how diabolical it is when they don't get their way because they don't love themselves enough to say certain things. So when you don't give them what they want, oh man, all hell about to break loose as you're about to see.
Out points to a trap laid by Raynor for the man he saw as the rat of the house. But instead of backing down, Raynor keeps talking almost with pride. And since he won't admit to planning it outright, the cops switch tactics, trying to get him to say it without realizing he's doing it.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, man, like going through this, when I shared with you, dude, we had PC, or like probable cause, right?
Yeah.
For search warrant for your place, based on just mass disappearance, the argument that you guys had. But like, I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty like impressed. Like, without you telling us, I don't know how long it would have taken us to figure out Matt's death, man. Like, this was well thought out or well organized and planned. We're all over with it. Like, how did you figure out how to do all this?
Like I said, not quite normal in the head. Fucking, like, not even trying to be funny. Fucking, I've always thought of the whole, you know, the old joke about always having plans to fill everyone in the room. That's who I am. I've always thought about, okay, here's how I would do it, here's what I would do. Doesn't matter if I like you, as, you know, I haven't thought about it with David. I haven't told him I thought about it with him. Well, I cracked jokes with him one time, fucking about it. I was like, yeah, the only problem with telling you is all your fucking T's will come looking for me then and just be turned into the Alamo. Fucking, I've always thought about, like, every way how to deal with situations, how to, just, that's who I am, that's something
That's who I am.
that is admittedly taught by my...
Admittedly, taught by... taught by... was taught to me by my dad. So, you see what I mean? You see what the fuck I'm talking about? See, bro, that proved my fucking point. You claim you can be brother with somebody and shit. Man, you don't know how the fuck they fucking mom and they dad fucking raised them. You don't know what the fuck they come from. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you can be cool people, you can have similarities, but it's like, you claim people as your fucking bro, this my brother. Y'all don't come from the same seed. So be aware of that. Be aware of that shit, man.
Was taught to me by my dad.
The detectives compliment Raynor's plan, hoping it will make him own it as one he made. But
yeah, that's to get his ass to talk, yeah.
He catches on to what they're doing. When that doesn't work, officers aim to get more and more direct.
Okay.
Did you plan to kill Matthew?
No, I actually never planned to kill him. I never planned to actually kill him. In the sense of, like, it wasn't premeditated. When I went up there, I was giving him one last chance to fix things. And just, I don't know, the way he acted, the way his tone of voice was, like, and I just clipped. Just clipped.
Was it being rude or?
Yeah, and like I said, nothing I said in that was a lie about him acting like that was something like his property, something like his place. It's like, no, motherfucker, I brought you out the fucking, you know, out the generosity of my fucking heart. I drove out of my way to go to fucking Winchester, Virginia, to come get your ass, bring you all the way down here so you would have a new start.
Yeah, see, like, shit can start off with good intentions, man. And usually, the more love or good intentions somebody have for you, and shit don't turn out how they want shit to turn out, man, they get so fucking upset with life, and they take that shit out on whoever's the available target.
When Raynor starts using words like premeditated, detectives wonder if the same careful planning he used to dispose of the body also went into figuring out how to get away with his friend's murder with the least possible charges. And that's when things start getting serious for Raynor's one-man show.
So, Brother White, this is where we're gonna have we gotta figure something out. I have information that you had this situation planned out for weeks, and it's from an extremely reliable source. It describes that you guys were going through stuff for, you and Matt were going through problems for weeks, and that David had even talked you out of murdering him on several different occasions. What's that about?
Like I said, it was never really premeditated. That was more just me running my mouth. I did the same shit in the army. I fucking.
So describe to me the running your mouth, because basically with what you just did there, bro, is you acknowledged what I was saying, but you're trying to tell me that it wasn't premeditated. So I understand that to an extent, but you're like, it's like a double negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
So describe to me what you mean by that.
Well, I mean, I was known for, you can ask any of my fucking dudes I served with, I was known for constantly being the guy that's like, that would say, you know, I should just fucking murder him, I should fucking, it was, you know, it was never.
So those types of conversations, did they happen between you and David about Matthew?
Yes.
Although Raynor claims everybody knows murder comes easy to him when someone is not on his favorites list, Matthew seems unlikely to have been one of them. He never left the house, possibly because he never realized that everyday tensions were turning into conversations behind his back, the kind that become a roommate's worst nightmare. David fed Raynor information about Matthew under the guise of casual gossip, even as he realized Raynor's plans were getting darker and darker by the day. The cops are about to learn exactly what role David played in all of this.
Yeah, you bitch
He
ass.
told me preemptively, he said, you're gonna help me with this. You're gonna help me with this. You're not
And you
gonna
just
tell
like,
anyone,
okay.
or I will kill you.
Man, you bitch
Because then I
ass.
would be knowing too much.
David walked with Matthew fully aware that he was just minutes away from death. He almost makes it seem like he was a friend to a bully, making choices he could walk away from at
So
any
like you
time.
just ain't
But
had no
his role
fucking free
went
will.
far beyond that.
Yo, bitch
Explain
ass.
what made you decide to participate in the murder of your friend.
It was out of fear for my own safety, because he also dropped me off at my house for Christmas before, so you know that's where my family lives.
So listen, let me tell you something. So you don't think that if you helping him kill somebody, you don't think he would kill your ass too afterwards? Like, what the fuck, man? Are you that fucking stupid?
No, he would be the type of man to do it as well.
Oh my god.
Describe that.
Fear
I
is
know
a
he's
motherfucker.
he's angry enough, he'll just shoot someone just for talking shit. So if I became a loose end somehow and he found out that I was talking about it,
Oh, you
I'm
wasn't
pretty sure I would get an end cap in it as well.
Oh, you wasn't
Same
sucking
thing as
his dick too? What the fuck?
What makes you so fearful of Joyner?
It's because I know he's capable of doing it. Just because he says it, it also means he can do it. Because he says beforehand that he has killed someone around the property before with his dad.
What role did you play in the body?
He had me just hold a bag open so he
Oh,
could
wow.
dump all the parts in. So
you
he could
held
make
the
sure
bag
my DNA was on it as well.
Oh. You
Okay, so I'm
dumbass.
sorry, say that again.
He wanted me to hold the bags
Yeah,
so
say
he
it
could dump
louder.
the body parts in so he could make sure my DNA was on the
Say it
bags.
fucking loud.
And how do you know that?
Because it's what he told me.
That's what he told
He
you.
said, you're gonna join me, or you're gonna get the same thing as he did. You're gonna help me with this body if you like it or not.
See, that's why you gotta be careful, man. That's why you gotta be fucking careful with people you be cool with, man. You don't know what the fuck they be up to, bro. Like, you just fucking don't. Oh my god, man, that's some scary shit. That's real life. Some real life.
David's role in Matthew's death was all about fueling and guarding secrets that he shouldn't have. But when he breaks down, it becomes clear that he doesn't fully believe Matthew
Get a load of this guy, your bitch ass. Man,
deserved to die. In Joyner's interview, he keeps highlighting his flawless plan for disposing of Matthew's body. But what David recounts next,
you know what somebody doing this? Oh man, they laying the fucking foundation out, man.
exposes the emotional and gruesome reality of the event, something no one could ever get used to hearing.
Oh shit.
Dismembering Matt before or after I called you guys to ask where he was at?
It was beforehand, before the first initial call for the missing persons report. He already had no head and hands by that point.
Oh, fuck me. Damn. No head, no hands.
Hold the bag open, so Joyner had me hold the bag open to put Matt.
And you just agreed.
In the bag. And then,
like, you already say at that point, you holding the bag open for somebody to put somebody. Matter of fact, before you even get to that part, if somebody told me, okay, you're going to help me with this murder, I'm like, okay, yep. Mm-hmm. As soon as I turn around, I'm going right to the fucking police station. Like, what the fuck?
put the bag in the bucket, and then he said he tossed it on the side of the ditch.
Man, shit. Some people you just can't help, bro. Some people you just cannot fucking help.
What date did you guys
and
start
that's okay.
dismembering that
It's
body?
not your job. I don't feel bad.
Almost a week after he died was when he started to dismember him.
A week after, so this motherfucker laid dead for a whole week, and then he just went to Home Depot and said, "We gonna cut his ass up today." And you
How
just
long did it
agreed.
take you guys to
So
dismember the body?
during that whole fucking week, you couldn't have went to the police and warned somebody and say, "Hey, this shit getting out of hand." It took you that fucking long, and then you know what's the worst part about this shit? This dude literally killed somebody and went to work the next 2 fucking days like nothing happened. That's the worst part about this shit. Somebody agreed to help him because he a bitch. And then he killed the man. Let him sit for a whole week. And during that time, he was still doing his normal social daily activities. Operating. Wow, there's people out here, bro. There's people out here. You better be careful.
Around last week.
The last
Which
piece
was the
around
torso
last week.
and a leg bone.
Oh, what the fuck,
But
man?
there was no meat on it. It was just nothing but ribs and spine, hips.
Oh, fuck.
You and Joyner both have warrants out for your arrest for desertion.
The Jag told us that was gonna happen.
Oh, he lied.
They're confirmed. You have warrants for desertion.
Shortly after these interviews, Joyner was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated battery, assault with intent to commit a violent felony, conspiracy to commit murder, and tampering with evidence. DeGroat faces charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and tampering with evidence. Later that day, a crucifix believed to be McLaughlin's was discovered inside a washing machine drum, which authorities believe Joyner and David had used as a fire pit to burn Matthew's belongings. In the military, no man left behind is a sacred oath that Matthew McLaughlin lived by until his retirement. But the men he shared his roof with deserted their uniform. After their return, Matthew was the only one who maintained a stable job. It seems the disturbing secrets in that house weren't just about drugs or strangers. They were about the resentment of two men watching him succeed and deciding to end it for good. In New Mexico, the premeditated nature of his crimes carries a mandatory life sentence, ensuring that Joyner and David face at least 30 years behind bars before they are even considered for parole. We would like to offer our sincere condolences to the victim's family.
That's fucked up, man. And that's that army and military shit, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I was about to join the army last year slash this year, but it didn't work out. And believe it or not, I've heard it's equally good and bad things about the army. I'm not gonna say I've heard more bad things than good. I'm not gonna say I heard more good things than bad. But as good as the army is, it's just equally as fucked up. You hear a lot of horror stories. You know what I mean? So thank y'all for tuning in. And this has been Luther Black reaction video. So peace out.